Canada and China have announced retaliatory action against the United States as President Donald Trump's new tariff on Canada, Mexico, and China officially take effect. The tariffs, which were implemented on Tuesday, have sparked a trade conflict with both Canada and China responding in strong terms. Canada has vowed to impose a 25% tariff on $150 billion worth of US imports, while China has introduced new tariff ranging from 10% to 15% on US agriculture imports. Additionally, China has targeted American businesses, adding some US firms in aviation, defense, and technology to an unreliable entity list, which means that they could face stricter regulations and export controls. This move is seen as a direct retaliation against Trump's tariff policy, which have created widespread concern among American businesses and trade partners. Trump, on his part, has justified that these tariffs are as necessary measures to combat the influx of illegal drugs and unauthorized immigration into the US. His administration has argued that by raising the cost of doing business in the US, Canada, Mexico, and China will be forced to take stricter measures against the flow of illegal substances and migrants across the border. Trump's latest tariff includes an additional 10% increase of Chinese imports, bringing the total levy to 20%. He has accused Beijing of failing to prevent fentanyl, a deadly opioid, from entering the US, and says that tariffs are a way to pressure China into taking stronger action. This particular move is not only affecting international relationships, but it is also causing instability in financial market, with US stock markets sinking in response to the escalating trade tension. In the meantime, the economic repercussions of these tariffs have been immediate. The US stock market has reacted negatively. In fact, experts have warned that these tariffs will likely lead to higher prices for American consumers, specifically for everyday goods that were imported from China, Mexico, or Canada. With this, Prime Minister Justin Trudeau has strongly responded, stating that Canada will not allow the US's unjustified tariff decisions to go unanswered. Their foreign minister also has announced that Canada will impose retaliatory tariff of $155 billion worth of US goods, with the first $30 billion covering everyday items such as pasta, clothing, or perfume. According to him, these tariffs are crucial to protecting Canadian jobs and industries, as thousands of livelihoods are now at risk only due to Trump's trade policies. In the meantime, China has also issued a sharp response. The Chinese Ministry of Commerce has condemned the US tariff as unreasonable and groundless, accusing Washington of attempting to shift blame onto China for its domestic drug crisis. The ministry has also urged the US to immediately withdraw its tariff, arguing that they are harmful not only to China but also to global trade stability. Reports from Chinese state media suggest that Beijing may introduce further countermeasures, including additional tariff and restriction on American agriculture and food products. Now, this particular move could have severe impact on American farmers, many of whom rely heavily on Chinese market for their exports. With this, Trump has maintained that tariffs are also very essential tool for creating trade imbalances and strengthening US manufacturing. Despite concern about the potential economic damage, he has insisted that these measures will ultimately benefit the US economy by encouraging companies to relocate their production facilities to America. In his words, what they will need to do is build their car plants and other things in the United States, in which case they won't face tariff. However, this particular perspective has met with skepticism, particularly among trade experts who warn that tariff could do more harm than the good. The import of these tariffs extends beyond just China and Canada, as we discussed before, as Mexico is also expected to announce its response very soon. Mexican President Claudia Sheinbaum has made it very clear that her government has prepared a plan to address the economic fallout from the tariff. Speaking at a public event, she stated, "Mexico must be respected. Cooperation and coordination? Yes. Subordination? Never. This statement signals that Mexico is unlikely to back down and may also impose countermeasures against US import. Now, amid this escalating tension, diplomatic efforts have been ongoing to prevent further economic damage. Officials from Canada and Mexico had been in Washington for recent days, attempting to negotiate an alternative to the tariff, but no agreement was reached. Trudeau, while in the United Kingdom meeting King Charles, emphasized that he was discussing critical issues affecting Canadians, including standing up for our sovereignty and independence as a nation. Trudeau also addressed the fentanyl issue, pointing out that Canada is not a significant source of the drug that is entering, according to the United States. According to American data, only 1% of fentanyl seized in the US comes from Canada. Yet, Trump has used this issue as a justification for the new tariff. What will happen next? Only time will tell. But till then, do follow TimesXP for more such updates.